Welcome into DMS Adventures Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure today. And super excited because this is the Mage Tower Games, the culmination sporting event of the second year within the StrixSeven campus. But before we jump into all of that, just to go over our weekly D&D schedule here within the tavern. On Mondays, we have our Dragon of Icespire Peak adventure. It's our traditional D&D adventure. Then we have, on Fridays, we have our Eberron campaign, our post-apocalyptic campaign. And then, of course, right here on Saturdays for our StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure. All right. So, with that, I see Felfiz is purchasing pups and ashies. It's like you're anticipating something there, Tor. Huh. I wonder what it could be.
Well, the plan is only gonna work once.
It is only gonna work once. All right. But that's okay, because we have, you only gotta actually have it work once to move on. And then, there's that. So, alright, well, anyways, we have with us our adventuring party known as the Haven's Heroes here within StrixSeven. We have, let's see, let me get to the right page here, because it is all messed up over here. There we go. We have Began, our fairy bard, played by Kate.
Hello!
We have Squaggles, our half-dryad druid, played by Cause.
Hey, everybody!
We have Sora, our Haragon warlock, played by Cooper.
Math is hard but important.
It is hard but important. Says the guy who gives his math homework to his familiar. Just saying. We have Felfiz, our gnome wizard, played by Tor.
Hello.
We have Sky, our owlin druid, played by Torque.
Hey, what's up?
We have Telvin, our dragonborn sorcerer, played by Ragnarok.
It's still easier to just eat competition than play game.
I mean, probably not wrong. Little more in trouble, though. And then we have Eivor, our dwarf artificer, played by Anna. Alright, who hopefully will be joining us shortly. So, when we left off with this adventure, you had been at the end of the second year of StrixSeven, and having done quite well, as a matter of fact, in your classes, as well as a general rule, in having actually ended up doing some side quest type things throughout the year for some of the professors here on campus. In fact, it was one of those side quest type things that you actually managed to make a new friend within, or made a new friend and ended up getting someone a full ride scholarship to StrixSeven College in the process. As you gained a new friend in your dorm room as well. So, and it is actually, speaking of dorm room, where we find ourselves as we begin this the final part of your year 2 adventure. Now, is there anything that any of you would like to get accomplished in preparation for the upcoming Mage Tower games. Anything needs to be purchased, anything needs to be prepped, anything needs to
You need
be
to plan.
planned, anything needs to, you know, any of those things. No?
Hey Sky.
Huh?
I wasn't paying attention when they explained how this thing works. But as long as I don't hurt anybody, I should be good, right?
That was my understanding, man. Like no damage, no long-term effects on people, but I think all is good as long as we're just affecting like the arena itself, though. Like we can do whatever we want to the structures, I think.
Ooh. Are you gonna turn into a horse again?
Oh man, yeah, I'm thinking about it, but man, like the last time I did it, the horse flies, man, they swarmed me for quite a while afterwards. I'm thinking, I don't know, man. What about you?
I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. There's just so many shapes, and it's hard to know which one's the right one.
Well, no, I found like some of the less aggressive east of the land tend to be faster, because they're always running away from like the more aggressive one.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, just don't tell anybody else that I don't know the rules. That would be so embarrassing.
Oh man, no way, man. You're cool with me. It's lips are sealed, man.
Okay.
We know if like the arena's gonna look the same, or do they change it after every match?
Who are you asking?
Anybody that would know?
Okay.
Does anybody else in this room know?
So Rosie had told you guys that the Mage Tower game, although you practiced at one of the smaller fields, is actually held at the StrixSeven Stadium. So it is not exactly the same layout as the practice field.
Oh,
The
wow.
concept is the same, but the layout is different.
Can we go visit?
You
see?
can, and you have been there before. It is actually, let me give you a view of the map to be. Let's see here. Let me get you over there. It is a very beautiful stadium. It's a very large outdoor auditorium type stadium. Now, this stadium, unlike the other, does not have multiple layers on the field, with the exception of the in the center. And Rosie would have given you a tour of this, by the way. The pedestals at either end of the field, so this one here and this one here, are raised up about 10 feet up in the air, and that is where the mascots will be placed. And the area in the center is kind of a dirt area. Is not really a large like obstacle. It's just it's dirt. However, it does it is considered, with the like difference in slight elevation, to be completely difficult terrain, in that you see how there is grass and then there's like little dirt patches. Those are raised little domes of land.
There's speed bumps.
Speed bumps. Totally and completely speed bumps. This stadium itself is enormous. It's got a bright green field covered with small hills. The towers on the let's see here. There are the bleachers themselves stand 50 feet in the air. 5 spires each fly the flag of a StrixSeven college campus, and the 6th banner actually displays the StrixSeven star. You see that there are towers that raise on either end of the field, that hold a spot for the mascots. And actually, sorry, I was wrong. Those are 20 feet up, not 10 feet up. They're 20 feet up off the ground.
2 towers
The two
on the field.
The 2 towers on the field.
Is the measurement accurate?
It is. Yes. Yep. Yes.
And
so the stadium
is there
itself,
stairs?
The stadium itself is huge. The field itself is not as big as it should be compared to the stadium.
There's stairs that climb the towers, or is it just like
there's not
like scaffolding type stuff?
There's scaffolding. Yep.
So do we start at the middle?
You do start at the middle, yes. And you know that that you start at the middle, and then it is you bring your mascot onto the field with you when you first arrive, and the 2 professors will take those mascots from the center and go place them on corresponding posts to the opposite sides, and then once those professors are back at the center, the game will start. And then it takes place in a couple of rounds, and each time you are able to not only get the mascot back to your end of the field, but up to the top of your tower, you get a point.
So it doesn't count if it doesn't get on top of it.
Correct. Yep. So it has to get to the top of your tower. So, yep. So what it amounts to is you have to get up to their top of their tower, get their mascot, get it down, take it to your tower, get it up to the top of your tower in order to get a point.
We cannot eat them.
I wouldn't suggest it.
But then we don't swallow.
Denny, are you really eating it?
No,
There you
it's
go.
like Jawbreaker.
I mean, if you want to try, depends on which mascot they end up having. The statue might be a little more difficult to try to eat.
It's too chalky.
Yeah, and also it's the same size you are.
That just makes it a challenge.
It's true, but if he doesn't swallow, that would be hard. All right. So yes, so that is, and of course there is the reminder that magic is both allowed and encouraged. However, no damage to participants, stadium, or any other person, spectator, or otherwise is allowed. You will get disqualified as a player and you are not to be able to be replaced. So if you are kicked out for damage spell, your team does not get to replace you.
What if somebody falls and hurts themselves, but it wasn't directly caused by you? Is that the same?
I suggest making sure you have feather fall in your back pocket then.
Got feathers. I'm okay. All right.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I always have feather fall. Okay, but if like we mess up one of the hills of dirt, is that going to be an issue? Or is it structural damage?
Structural damage. As in, don't take down the tower.
No fluffernutters.
Right. Yeah. So, in other words, don't take down the tower with the intention of, well, if you don't have a tower, they can't, how can they, get the point? Because that's not how it works.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. What if we sent the tower to another dimension? Be kind of cool. Delvin, can you do that?
Whoa.
No. I'm pretty sure you can't do that.
That'd be pretty righteous, though, wouldn't it?
I mean, it would definitely change the game, that's for sure.
So, go to the other team's tower, retrieve our mascot, get back to our tower.
Correct.
Right, that's it?
And you get a point. And the most points by the end of the
Then we
game
start all
wins.
over again.
Uh-huh.
It's basically the same thing we did before, but on grander scale.
Well, it is a bigger stadium, so yes, of course it's the end of the year, so of course it's grander scale.
Yeah.
Does
Alright,
anybody
cool.
else have any other questions?
Do you like our costumes? They're pretty cool, aren't they?
I haven't seen them yet, so I don't know.
Oh, we're not in our costumes yet?
I think so. I think they can make costumes.
Hooray!
Okay.
Ah,
What did she say?
Here you go. Costumes are ready.
I thought she was
Oh.
making you guys uniforms.
Well, uniform costumes, basically the same, right?
Yeah.
No. Uniforms are for sporting events. Costumes are for plays.
But what is sporting event if not a giant play?
Okay, then would the people in the stands who dress up, are they wearing costumes? Because they're not actually playing in the sporting event. They're just copying it.
Yes. Yes. Keep in mind, you're talking to Rosie, who is both a referee for sporting events and a member of the Play Actors Guild. She was the one answering questions for you. I did.
It's true.
I can see their uniforms.
Except Began's. Began's is a costume. With
Yeah,
all-
except
Began's
Mine's a
has the
costume,
extra
man.
bling.
uniforms are for those that are conform to the man. Mine's a costume.
Okay. Alright.
I want to pull Began aside for a second.
Okay.
She's in trouble. No.
Mm-hmm.
Did you manage to get those tickets for the show?
yeah, for show. I
Awesome.
can
Thank
do
you.
that so easily, so I did it.
You're the best.
Always, I am. I know. Yep.
That's the total Kate
Have
forgot.
you been eating brownies?
I've been slipping the brownies. So many brownies.
Smuggles brownie.
No, Sky's brownies.
She's gonna be a brownie at this point.
Yummy brownies.
Brownies are awesome, man.
Just saying, a little pregame, right?
You're not wrong. Okay. All right.
So now I want to take Rosie aside
Okay.
and say, hey, do you want to go see the play on blah, 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 whatever day?
Okay.
You fill in which day it is. I don't know. It's the DM to decide on,
Sure.
Catil's day.
On
I don't
Catil's
know.
Day, yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. I'd love to.
Great. Today. Now we need to go destroy other teams.
I hope you know that I have abstained from playing for the Mage Tower games. I don't want it to be too unfair.
Well, I mean, you are an expert.
Agreed. And also, I wouldn't, want to go up against you. And, have something ruin whatever this could be.
Belfast is as red as his hair right now.
Okay. Alright.
That's all I have.
That's all you got? Okay. Alright. Anybody else got anything else?
Yet.
Okay.
Hold on, actually, I have a new thing that I don't know how to use it. Let me see.
You have a new thing, but what? Okay. She does. What is the thing that you got?
My chef's feet, but that's more for healing, so
Oh, okay.
I don't need to worry about that.
Okay. All right. Well then, is there anything else? Does anybody have anything they need to prepare for? Or do you guys need a planning session for whatever it is you are planning? Or are you just kind of winging it?
Well,
I mean, I know Sky's winging it, but that's,
Oh, I get it, man. That's great fun. Great fun. Totally.
Okay.
So, like, I have Misty Step that can move me 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it technically up to 6 times, but probably not that many. So me getting to the top of the towers wouldn't be that hard.
Keep in mind that both of your games will be today. Because there's 2 games you will play today.
so you're saying we only have a limited amount of spell slots to use for the day?
Well, I mean, you only have a limited amount of spell slots for each day.
That was a really weird way to put that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, we're not getting a rest.
You're
Are
not
we
getting
allowed-
a long rest. No.
Are we allowed alternates? Because I think we actually have like 6 or 7 people tonight that wanted to do it.
If you guys want. Unless you have a way to get your spell slots back.
Well, I
get
think I signed up
mine.
as an alternate, so I can.
Yeah. Short rests get people's spell slots back.
Some.
I don't get anything back, but I get a few like spell shapes and stuff on a short rest. I feel pretty good about the spell slots I got. I can get through a couple.
I get my spell slots back on a sword with second level.
I can get a couple back.
I do not get many back.
I just want to put it out there. Yep. This is a 2-game tournament.
I think we'll be okay. I mean, there's what, 5 of us on the team. If we work well together and get done quickly, we won't use that much energy, right?
Do we play for a set period of time?
It is, yes, it is, what is it? It is, I just lost what the amount of time was.
Because then, like,
20 minutes
doing
per
a
round, 1 hour
minutes,
total.
yeah, 20 minutes around.
So doing a concentration spell for 1 minute is kind of useless.
I don't know if it's the right spell.
How does that work? Is it like combat rounds for everything?
They are
Is like
combat rounds, yes.
What?
Yes.
So is this like basketball where the score should be like 86 to 93 at the end of this?
Potentially.
Oh boy.
I'm not letting them get like 86
How are we-
points, man.
Well,
It's gonna be like 93 to nothing, man.
I'm confused mechanically how that would work. Like, are we spending 96 rounds in combat?
No.
Okay.
No.
We do have 7 players tonight, and this is above the table. And maybe Vegan should play in the first game at the very least, in case not feeling good for the second. Squaggles is an alternate, so I can watch both. That's fine too.
Okay.
And swap people in and out as needed, I think.
I think
I'm
Vegan
cool.
mainly
Between
wanted to be
rounds, maybe.
cheerleader.
Well, we can't swap them out during the game, right?
Well, no.
Nope. You cannot.
Well, that was all the above table stuff I wanted to get out of the way. Thank you.
Vegan is brownied out of her mind, but she'll play.
Yes!
She is needed.
Absolutely.
So I do have Catnap, which can give up to 3 people a short rest in only 10 minutes.
A long rest in 10 minutes. Short rest
Short
in 10
rest in only 10
Short
minutes.
rest in
Short
time,
rest.
yeah.
Okay.
That'll come in handy, like in between games. That's pretty cool.
We might be able to. Are they back to back?
No.
Would we have a short rest between them?
Sure.
Each game is 20 minutes, or
Each round is 20 minutes. And
And
it's a
it's
3
3
rounds.
rounds.
Because it's like round robin, right? Like we
Uh-huh.
face somebody and then somebody else faces somebody and winners move on, right? So there'd be like
Correct.
potentially a break in between our game.
so we're gonna play against the same team 3 times, 3 20-minute times.
In essence, yes. But for the purposes of this, we're gonna pretty much, you're gonna get like the equivalent of one 20-minute session. Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. So, yes.
I got an important question. Like, what's our walkout music, man?
That is a good question. What is your walkout music?
It
I
should be
am voting. I am voting Eye of the Dragon.
Oh yeah, is that one that go like dun 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 dun, something like that?
Da.
I was thinking someone must have recorded our performance the other night, right?
Maybe.
Is
No.
possible.
Do we have that magic capability?
No.
Never mind. I have the dragon. It is.
I was just gonna say whatever Vegan's playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
So she's playing I love brownies, I love brownies.
Brownies are the best.
Maybe not singing about loving brownies in front of professors.
Oh. Okay. Says the guy who wants to eat everybody.
Right?
And says so in front of professors.
I don't want to eat everyone, I just want to eat a problem. But if singing about magic brownies make professors want to investigate brownies,
Oh, that's a problem. Then you get to eat the professor, right?
I suppose it's true.
Yeah. Everybody's happy.
Speaking of happy, I like cup top.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
Okay.
I think that's, I mean, I don't know if we're going to plan anything else. Are they going to have to be rolling checks and stuff?
They are. They are, in fact, going to be rolling checks and stuff.
How many people are on the field at a time?
2 teams of 5. Five by 5. Yep. Why?
Because these brownies are real good, man.
That's fair. Alright.
Is your first turn going to be offering people brownies?
Probably.
They don't do damage.
They do not do damage. They do not.
No, just it's the amount of nachos you eat after having had the brownie that does damage.
Oh man, you had to say nachos, man. Now I want nachos.
Alright. Of course you did. Alright, so, with that, I think it is at this point that we should probably move on to Mage Tower. And before we lose Began completely here. Alright, so who is going to be in this first round of players then? It's a good thing you made enough uniforms for everybody, Began.
You know, I do my best. Katie's all decked out in the stands, too.
Of course she is. Alright.
With Chance and Zan.
Chance and Zan. Yep.
And their faces are painted like half teal and half pink.
I thought you did all rainbow stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rainbow with like teals and pinks and purples.
Okay.
And neon green.
Okay. Just checking.
We are like styling, man.
Neon green tassels.
Okay.
Like arms held out straight to my sides and just spinning around with the tassels flowing in the wind.
Exactly.
And Chance is there trying to get.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Down. Oh.
All right. So, okay, so Began, are you gonna play the first round, or are you gonna...
Am I in this? If I'm in this, I'll be in this, guys.
Do you want to be in this?
I'm nothing if not a team player.
It's up to
I'm
you.
in it.
Okay.
I'm in it.
All right.
I'm in the first one.
All right, you're in this first one. Okay. So, with that, who is going to be the one that Began swaps out with for the first round?
I will swap out with Began.
Okay. All right.
Squaggles, you want to do the next game? Like you and I can tag out on the next game if you want.
Oh, no, I'm doing one game.
Well, yeah, you and Telvin are switching out for right now.
Yeah.
I mean, like
So-
Squaggles. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. Squaggles, on the next game, I'll tag out with you if you want to come in.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. That'll let me cheer from the stands.
So I am playing second game.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. All right. So, with that, you guys head towards the stadium, and we all end up headed towards StrixSeven Stadium. All right. Where you see that the stadium itself, unlike your tour that you did prior to today, this stadium is fully decked out in the colors of the campuses. You see, it is full of students, professors. You see mascots of many different colleges here, as well as you see familiars, and you see people that are like employees of the campus that are not professors. You actually even see that there are some people that seem to have come to lend their support to the Mage Tower games. There's a few,
like homecoming game, the alumni came back.
yeah,
and...
you see there's a whole section, what looks to be for each school of alumni, and it's just there are tons of people here, and we are not in fact putting all the tokens on there because it will slow down Roll20 like it's not even funny. But you see that the last day of the term has finally arrived. It's time for you to crush your opponents in the Mage Tower games, or, well, maybe face defeat. Hopefully not, though. You've prepared all year for this, sort of. The Battle of StrixSeven is upon you. Gathering your gear, you hustle off towards StrixSeven Stadium. Time to show everyone what you, and specifically what the Haven's heroes are made of. And as you arrive at the stadium, you are quickly ushered to the locker room, where you find that everyone seems to be preparing for this adventure on the StrixSeven Stadium field. And you see, as you are taken to your section of the locker room, that there is in fact a fractal mascot there waiting for you. And you see the it seems that your first competitors are there waiting for you as well.
Do we share a locker room?
It seems that you are. And you see that it is the Shadow Brigade that is waiting for you. As you see some of the previous roommates and the like here within the locker room, you see that they have chosen, you guys have chosen your fractal mascot, much to resemble the mascot that Zora, or that Sora has with Kazoo. Yes. And it seems that they have chosen the Art Elemental mascot. As you finish getting ready and kind of getting yourselves pep talks here, you see one of the professors goes up to each one of your groups, and you watch as they cast a spell, and it seems that a dome of silence is put around you with the professor so that you can discuss without the other team hearing.
But also turn your back to them in case they can read lips.
Right. You specifically have Professor Sharpbeak, who has stepped into the area and has cast this spell around you. And they say, I will be officiating today's games. We are offering the person or the team that wins the overall games half of their tuition for the upcoming term in prize money. So in other words, 400 gold per person prize money.
Okay, but wait. If we win our student thing again, we also get half of our tuition.
Uh-huh.
Guys. See, I knew I was right with Katie. Look, it was an omen. We're gonna have scholarship, basically.
Oh, yeah, man. This will be great, man. This will save my community a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
The room is expensive.
Well,
Agreed.
lets us invest more in our studies. What it does.
As long as you win. Yes.
Well.
That is the idea, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now, is there any questions before we get started? I do want to reiterate here, no damage spells.
Okay, but is there any magic we're allowed to cast before the timer starts, or no?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
What if it's a damage, like, say I cast Firebolt, but I just did it up in the air as a signal?
As long as it doesn't damage anything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So spells that do damage are allowed as long as you're not using them to do damage.
Don't do damage. Yes, that is the key. Don't do damage. Yes, that's the kicker is don't do damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Are the mascots already in place?
They are with you right next to you. You have your mascot, and then you look across the locker room, and the other team has their mascot with them.
Okay.
Stop say I
Who
W.
all wants to be like running? I can cast a spell to help people move faster.
So do I, and I have a thing for our mascot as well.
I don't.
My telling us? What?
Oh, it's called the movable object.
Oh, that was my plan as well. I was planning to hoping you teleport me, and
Yeah,
I'll
I
do
have-
that.
I have Longstrider, I have a movable object, and at some point, I mean, I do have limited spell slots. I do have a way of getting one of them back. Because I also have Expeditious Retreat for myself. So I can run anybody down if I need to, or carry shit.
Should be worth noting that
I also have Vortex Warp.
Oh,
But again-
that one worked really well. I remember. Yeah.
But again, only so many spell slots, and we've got to conserve them, because I'm pretty sure Artificers get their spells back on long rest.
if I may make a suggestion, in that it is good to have strategy for a win, but some spells common among classmates, so it is good also to have a defensive strategy as well.
Yeah, I've got things
I
like
have Bane.
Entangle and Sleet Storm, Plant Growth,
I've got Grease.
Fog Cloud. Yeah, those are all like cool stuff.
I got Entangle.
This meaning is that Vortex Warp is very useful spell, but other team may also have, so need counter strategy.
Yeah, does
Just
anybody
because
have like
almost everybody
counter
on
spell?
our team has Vortex Warp.
What?
No. I do not have
They have Vortex
Counterspell.
Warp on our team.
About like Dispel Magic? Anybody got anything like that?
I should.
It would not
Yeah.
be as useful because Dispel Magic would not work on the Vortex Warp spell.
You would have to have
But-
Counterspell. I do not. I still only have second level spells.
I
so-
have Counterspell as well.
That's
so
the problem with
Counterspell.
being a quarter caster.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like Dispel Magic would work on like, if they were trying to obstruct
So-
your path and stuff.
Yeah. What I'm gonna be good at is area denial, and and literally physically moving the thing, or I'm allowed to like put somebody in like a chokehold, right? As long as I don't actually hurt them.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
do
Professor.
damage.
I mean,
Grappling
does it
allowed?
have Greta? She doesn't. She's like me. We're a little more physical, so I can trip somebody up, or tackle them, or literally hold them down so they can't do anything.
As,
Professor, is
I have
grappling
locate
allowed?
objects in case they
Grappling
try and
is
do what
allowed,
we
as-
did with the fog
as long
cloud.
as it does not do any points of damage.
Are any
I
of you
have-
guys scared of
yeah.
like giant snakes? I could turn into a big snake if I need to.
I may shake in fear, but if it helps the team,
Technically,
I
you
know
can
it's
make
you.
other person afraid.
I'll be okay.
I can make someone fly. I mean, I fly. That's really cool. But I can make someone else fly too. I don't know.
So what's our plan? Like, how are we gonna get there and get back?
The plan should be to have someone guard the totem, while also offensive on other totem. Yeah,
What if you like threw grease on the tower so they couldn't climb our tower to get our totem? Would that work?
It could.
it's smart.
A movable object is also good, so even if they do get up there, they still can't. It's not that they can't move it, but it's incredibly difficult to do it.
Professor, does the totem have to stay on the tower once this match starts, or are we allowed to move the totem? It's not
you
ours.
can move it. It's just if you take it down, it's most likely easier for them to get it
Yeah.
because you're doing half the,
Work for
work
them.
for 'em.
Yeah, but what if we I molded earth, dug a big hole, and we buried it?
That is technically doing damage to the stadium, is it not?
That's not structural damage. It can be fixed easily.
That's like replacing a divot, man. I've heard of this game where you hit like these little round balls with a stick.
I can't say I've heard of that one. Sorry.
That's why I asked about structural damage versus just shifting some earth.
I suppose.
It's gray area.
Yes. I would say it is a
Okay.
gray area, yes.
Okay, who on our team wants to be the one to like the flag, and who wants to be defend the flag, or the mascot? Sorry.
It's 20 foot up.
I'll defend it.
I think me and Eivor will try to defend it, and you guys try to get their flag.
Okay.
Well, I have
So,
seen-
do we want somebody to cast a movable object on it before we start? Or
No, the professors have to put it on the pedestal
Yep.
first. So if you
Okay.
cast it now, they won't move it themselves. So
Okay. But I can grease the pillar.
you can't do that. And whoever goes first will cast the spell, because I have it as well.
Fair enough. Or, I mean, we can cast it in advance. Unless we want to keep it secret. But that also, people can... What level is Misty Step?
Second.
Yeah, so odds are good somebody could just bypass the grease anyway.
That was my plan.
Because I want to cast a movable object on that thing so nobody just literally flies up there or whatever.
And do you have the vortex? I forgot which one of you has the vortex warp. Is it Beacon or Eivor?
I have it.
I have it as well.
But also
No,
with the step, we can't. You can get up there, but you can't bring it down because it's just you that moves.
I'm gonna make Felfis fly.
Cool.
Felfis, do you and I want to kind of do the same thing we did last time? That'll work, or should we try?
And who wants Longstrider? Gives you 10 extra movement speed.
My movement is 25.
Let's do Longstrider on Felfis too. Let's make Felfis super movable.
Okay. Because
I think our defense needs it too. I'm gonna upcast Longstrider and give it to 2 other people also.
Yeah. My only issue is I have 2 second level spells, and Vortex Warp and Immovable Object are both second level spells, and I can get 1 second level spell back today.
Yeah, so save those for when you need them.
Yeah.
So I'll give Longstrider to 2 people. You're gonna give it to Felfis, you said?
Yeah, I can give do a first level and give it to Felfis.
Eivor, you and Sora, do you think you need extra speed to defend, or...
If I really need to, I can cast Expeditious Retreat on myself. I can't cast it on anybody else, just me. And it lets me take the dash action as a bonus action.
Begin?
I'll take it.
And Sora, you 2 want Longstrider then?
I don't mind having one starter. That'd be great.
Okay.
Beacon's gonna fly though, probably, right? Beacon doesn't really like walking all that much.
Beacon does.
But it's still 10 feet whether you walk or fly. Because target speed increases.
True.
Yeah, Beacon can fly faster with one strider.
Okay.
But you're right, Beacon does not like to walk anywhere.
Nope.
I don't either, man.
Above table, if Tor doesn't like to do things without magic, Kate doesn't want to walk.
Right?
Listen, I've been trying to make Mage Hand happen. Who knows? I used to try and do that on the back of DMS's truck when it wouldn't open. Never worked.
Never worked. All right.
Okay.
So I think does this mean you guys have a plan?
We have some kind of plan.
Some kind of plan.
Susan?
Yes.
Like the actual minute that we about to begin, I'll cast a spell.
Okay.
It lasts for minutes. That's why I say the minute we actually start, that's when I want to cast it.
Okay. All right.
And as soon as we
Anybody
start,
want
I'll fly.
enhanced ability?
Which one specifically?
Oh, can you bring up what it does again? That'd be easy to decide.
Gives you advantage on one of your stat blocks. So, strength, dex.
Con, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
You get 10 hit points for con.
Are you doing the fog cloud or that's different?
You can do Fog Cloud if somebody needs. Or did you say Eivor? Sorry, I missed the name.
Longstrider, I think lasts an hour, so I can do that whenever. And then Grease. When does that last? Oh, it only lasts a minute, so I have to do that at the start. Maybe when somebody gets close.
I think I'm gonna try and hit them with Bane right off the bat.
And I can keep Fog Cloud in the ready, so if we need it, I can throw it out there. Well, I'm not concentrating on anything at this point.
In that case, if we need to see, maybe wisdom check for perception.
Yeah, what are they gonna throw at us, man?
That's a good question.
I also have locate object if they try to do fog cloud type stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna help Felfiz. What? Egan and I are gonna help Felfiz get to our totem, and get him back. Right? That's the plan.
That's the
Yeah,
plan.
and me and Eivor will try to defend it as best we can.
Okay. All
Right, I
right.
think that's about as complex a plan as I can handle. We got some more brownies.
I got some right here.
Right.
So,
I think I'll keep her
do we want
empty
to
and
start casting like Long Strider now?
It's good for an hour, so yeah, I'll throw it out there.
All right, I'm doing Felfiz, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Did Bacon and
Well, if I
Sora.
can fly, then I can move 60 feet.
Oh.
So then I don't have to.
But when you have to walk again, you at least have like, instead of 25, you have 35 instead.
Yeah.
Oh, Long Strider. I mean, Long Strider will be good for you if somebody does something to drop you to the ground.
It works in your flying
Okay.
too. It's just 10 extra feet per movement.
All right. So we've got Felfiz.
Fly specifically says up to 60 feet for the duration.
Sorry, fly is. Yeah, Long Strider. Sorry, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah, but the Long Strider will only give you speed on the ground because Fly caps at 60 feet.
It just says.
No,
speed.
Long Strider just says speed increases. It doesn't say necessarily what you're doing.
Well, if she had a flying speed naturally, I think it would work, but in the actual text of Fly, it says the target gains a flying speed of 60. Oh,
Yeah, just of 60, not up to 60. Yeah.
you're right. There
Wow.
you go. Alright, so
I
now you have a
gave
70 fly.
flying speed. That's even better.
Wow, I can
I will
fly.
cast Long Strider after Fly.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see here. So
It just
Okay,
laughs.
so you might
No
need some
concentration.
goggles. You're gonna be like breaking the sound barrier and stuff.
And I'm casting fly like as soon as we start.
And remember, Fly is concentration.
It's concentration and it's 10 minutes.
Yep.
And maybe I'll hit them with Bane. A couple of them. I mean,
Okay, so Long Strider is going to be Felfiz and who?
Beacon and me.
Began and Sora. Okay. I'm just putting the haste token markers on it just for right now. That way,
Oops.
remember. Okay. All right. So with that, anything else? We should do this.
Like I said, the minute we start, I'll cast my first wild spell
Okay.
on myself.
All right. Okay. So with that, the professor drops the silent bubble around you, and you all walk out with the rest of your teammates walking up and into the stands to a section that has been reserved for you. And you see the professor, both professors actually, and are going to walk to the center, and you see they take the two mascots, yours headed to there, and the other one moved over to their podium. And it is at this point that they take, and as they get back, much in the true Harry Potter reference, all of a sudden the wand becomes a microphone and you get the amplification, and you see Professor Sharpbeak kind of clears their throat and says, "Students, teachers, staff, and friends, welcome to the Battle of StrixSeven. Today, 2 teams of StrixSeven's finest will battle for the right to call or to enter into the championship match. First, we have with us Haven's Heroes, and opposing them is the Shadow Brigade. They've practiced, you've waited, now let the games begin. And with that, I would like all of you, please, to roll initiative.
I'm gonna use an Ashy on that.
Okay. Starting off already, are we?
That's worse.
That is worse.
Can I keep the other one?
You can keep the other one. Yes. Alright. Okay, so let me go ahead and...
Does Popspiration work on initiative?
It is a skill check. Alright.
Pop mines as well to hopefully be better.
Okay. Alright.
No 12.
Okay.
So mine's at 12 now.
Okay. I was gonna say you should be able to change your own, but I got it. Alright.
I don't know, I've never had to do that.
Alright. So with that, you see that apparently they rolled really, really well. Or at least Greta did. As you see, Greta takes the first move, and you see her go backwards and take up a position in front of the pedestal, or within the column, and she is just going to wait right there. The mascots are considered constructs, I believe. Let me look. Or no, they're elementals, I'm sorry. They're elementals.
Would that be considered a creature then? I have an effect that affects
actually,
creatures, so that's why I'm asking.
The art one is a elemental, the fractal is a construct. So I would say, sure, for the purposes of this, sure.
Thank you.
Why not?
Oh,
It
that's
eventually can become elemental, so it's kind of a weird, easy
It's
area.
it's a weird soup, yeah. Alright.
wait. So they're using the astral mascots this time?
The actual mascots this time.
Oh crap!
Yep. Yep, they're
I thought it was just like a dummy or something.
No, they're actual mascots. That's the thing, Sky. You remember, you actually had them raised to use for this. And remember, you guys rescued them that were going to be used for this.
Oh, hopefully ours likes us.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one that Kazoo charm?
Well, hopefully that it is a one that is friendly to you.
You need to collect art and bring it to Fractal, right? That's
Correct. Yes. Yes. So yes. All right. So what are you doing, Sky?
Oh man, I'm freaking out. Greta ran back there, and what did Greta do when?
She's just waiting for you guys to get there.
I will move forward.
So for the purposes of this, you need to get the art to the red, and they have to get the fractal to the orange.
Okay. 5, I think that was 25. 30. I'm gonna move out to here. Actually, I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay.
And just to hopefully cause a little bit of help for my people, since most spells require to be able to see, I'm going to throw Fog Cloud over the other team.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. So you're going to grab it.
Sorry, I don't need 20-foot radius.
Let's see. Did I not bring? I thought I brought it in here. Apparently not. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
So I'm basically covering their team. Sorry, I don't.
Okay. I'm getting it out right now.
You're finding one?
Yep,
Okay.
I'm getting it right now. There it is.
But I want to get Greta too, because I don't know what she's
Yeah.
thinking about doing back there.
I just brought it onto the board. So you
Okay.
should be able to move it. Should. Keyword.
So,
Yeah. you should.
yeah, maybe something like that, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. As you you cast that, you see the other Owlin member, the member of their team, will fly straight up, so that they are above the fog cloud, because it's a 20-foot radius sphere. So they are about 5 feet above it, and will move one little bit ahead, flying in the air, and will head towards your mascot. All right, Eivor.
Hey, how did she try 20 feet up? Did she dash, I guess?
Yep.
Is that what she did?
Yep.
Okay.
She's in the air,
She
right?
is 25 feet in the air.
Shit.
And by the way, this is, you guys had all of the spells that you had, prepared to cast right as things were going off. You did get those cast, so.
Okay, so what I have
So
gotten
you
my
have
Bane,
Fly and Longstrider on.
but I was gonna cast Bane. Would I have gotten that or no?
Oh, I didn't catch it. I thought that was. I didn't catch you were going to do that before the thing started.
As soon as I could.
Okay. Okay.
Probably would have been I figured it'd be my first turn, but I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah, I was figuring that your like Longstrider and Fly were prep spells, but because they're not against. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Sure. If you want to go ahead, choose your 3 or whatever that you're going to.
I wanted to do Greta, Xanther, and
Okay.
Vajri.
Okay. So that is a what save? Remind me.
It's kind of the opposite of bless, isn't it?
I was gonna say, is it
Charisma.
charisma? Yeah. Okay. So Greta.
Oh, that's the same part of the spell.
Yeah. All right. All right. Let's see. Charisma. Okay, so you say Greta and who?
Xanther and Shubar.
Okay. All right. Xanther. Okay. And actually, wait a minute. It's not an advantage, and that's all right. It's the first roll. So, and then, okay, and then this guy. Okay, and that. Perfect.
No, the Owlin.
What? Oh,
That-
sorry, the owl. Okay, sorry.
Well,
Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood which.
You can just use that one if you want.
Well, no, I just
You
misunderstood.
rolled a 2 on the dice, so I don't think it's gonna. Yeah.
It doesn't really
Oh,
matter.
here.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
So Greta
Okay.
and
Yep. All right. So then, all right. That brings us Eivor.
Cool. I am going to move to the use my full movement to get to the base of the pillar, and then I'm going to hold a spell for when Shivadri tries to land and grab our mascot. It's called Entangle.
Okay, so you're casting.
I will cast Entangle when they land,
Okay.
but not until they land.
And what is the focal point of your entangle? The top of the podium or pedestal?
The top of the podium. It's
Okay.
a 20-foot square.
Okay.
So it would be up 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to be on the ground. It won't.
Right. Okay. Oh, okay, Squaggles. With humanoid seasoning. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Just totally threw me off right there. Okay. All right. The gentleman here is going to. He's going forward. He can only. He's like. So this. You know that he is a. Oh, I totally just lost what he is. He is a crap. He's a dryad. That's what he is. So yeah, he's like comes barreling through. He's got kind of antlers going on, you know, and he is going to just be booking it. So 10 goes to there, and is just working his way towards the mascot. All right, Felfiz.
I'm going to fly up into the air.
Okay, how far up you going? There is a 20-foot spherical wall of ball of fog in the path between you and the art.
I was gonna kind of try and go up like this way.
Okay.
On this
You
side.
can go whichever way you want. I'll drop the fog if you want to go beeline, and it's up to you, Felfin.
No, I'm good. Because even if I go straight, I won't be in there for very long. And I can go above it. I can go up 25, and then I have 60 total that I can do.
No,
70.
you have 70.
Oh, 70?
So yeah, 50 left when you go 20 up.
Yeah, so I'll just do that.
Okay, so you're going up to 20 and then over?
Well, am I going to be over the...
I would say go up to 25 and then over.
Yeah. And then go...
So then you have 45 feet more movement. So you can get to the actual podium.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
All right. And then, so that is your movement.
I'm going to try and grab it.
Okay. And use your action to grab it. Okay. All right. For the purposes of this, give me a, I will let you choose athletics or acrobatics, your choice. Or no, actually, grapples are both, it's contested strength roll, so I will give you athletics. I'll be nice and give you athletics.
That's not being nice.
It is totally being nice because it is a contested to the mascot roll.
Oh,
Yes,
Uh-huh.
but I should have a -1 to strength. I don't know why it's giving me a 0.
Oh, yes!
Look at the roll. For some weird, strange reason, you were able to grab a hold of this small elemental art installation. But yeah, you have it in your hands.
And then I just want to just yell, Haven's Heroes! As a, telling my friends that I got it.
Okay. Alright, Sora.
Okay.
That was a terrible roll on my part. This is gonna go
That's amazing.
swimmingly.
You know, it's one thing to roll 2 crit 20s, but to see that roll is just awesome. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I have a plan.
Okay.
I like to do my bonus action to do rapid hop and jump up.
Okay.
And thanks to the spell I cast, I'd be able to see above the fog cloud.
Uh-huh.
I see Felphis.
You can
And
see Felphis, yes.
I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on Felphis.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
I'm gonna choose to fail,
I figured
but
you might.
because of how bad I'm rolling, I'm gonna roll anyway to see.
Okay.
But I'm choosing to fail.
Okay.
Wasted that.
I'm really glad I satisfied.
Wow. Yeah, wow.
Oh no.
I think the dice disagree with you.
Well, I'm choosing to fail.
I know, but I'm just saying, I think the dice have other plans for you. Alright. It counterbalances that natural 1 you just rolled a minute ago. Alright, so...
Oh, you mean the one I needed to go well versus this one that I needed to go badly?
Uh-huh. You just got them backwards, yes. So where are you sending them, Sora? To an unoccupied space of your choice. You can see within range. Where?
Right next to Eivor.
Okay. On the ground or up on the top?
On the... Well, it had to be close to the red space.
Well,
Does
the
that
red,
be
the
it?
red space is up 20 feet.
And I'm up 25.
Yes.
Yeah, you could put her right on the tower, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Nice.
Is that what you want to do?
That was hopefully the plan. About the red space.
Okay. So you put Felphis directly on to the podium right next to your other mascot, and you are holding the art mascot as you show up right next to your fractal. That is 1 point for Haven's Heroes.
As I fall down, I'll cast Feather Fall as a reaction to not take damage.
I figured you might.
Not take damage and do my 40 feet of movement towards the base.
Okay, well, with that, a whistle is blown, and you see that 1.4 Haven's Heroes resets the mascots back to where they started, and also brings back the players to the center of the field.
Oh, so I don't have to move?
You don't have to move.
Oh.
Did he not?
As I walk by Greta and Xanthor, I'm like, you didn't see it, but we just got a point.
We heard. What was that? I'm sorry.
Did he have to do Featherfall then?
Well, I mean, he could take damage, but no, you don't have to do Featherfall.
So I'm saying, are we magically returned to our starting spots, or is it we walk?
You walk.
Yeah.
Just
Then,
everybody
okay.
starts back at the center.
Are our spells still up?
Your spells are still up if you so desire them to still be up.
And there's a fog cloud.
Yep, so if you want to leave that fog cloud there, you can.
It's only good for a minute. Wouldn't it? It would take about a minute to reset, wouldn't it?
I mean...
Yeah, I'll leave it up if it...
Yeah,
Fog cloud is an hour. It's an hour.
Yeah.
It's an hour. Oh,
Yeah.
well then yeah, I'll leave it up.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up.
Okay, so we'll put
I'm sorry.
fog cloud... That's okay. Put fog cloud back out there. Alright, there you go. So, you actually start with them in the fog because you are all starting back, you know, within the dirt area.
Yeah, I think it was down a little bit. I can't control it. It was
A little bit. There you go. Alright. There we go. Alright. So, with that,
Bane may have faded then. It's only a minute.
okay. Alright. You know what? We'll give it to the end of the round, and then we'll have it fade. So, with that, Xanther starts the next round, and he will, looking at everybody, or well,
Can't see us.
no, not like, just if you could see him, you would see that he is glaring daggers in your direction. You hear him casting a spell within the area of fog before he well, actually, you don't know where he went. Yeah, he seems to have...
He doesn't even know where he went.
That's true. I don't think he knows where he went either. But yeah, he has disappeared. But he has cast a spell. All right, Beacon, what are you doing?
I'm flying.
Okay. Since you guys can't see them, this way it makes it easier for purposes of that. They are all within the fog cloud. All right, Beacon, you're flying. Where are you flying to? How far are you going up? What are you doing?
I'm gonna fly right into the cloud.
Okay.
Want me to drop it, or are you good flying through it?
No, I want to be in it.
Okay. How
So I'm
far
gonna-
up are you gonna go?
10 feet up,
Okay. All right.
and then as far into the cloud as I go.
Okay. All right. Your movement is 30 feet, yeah?
I have the long strider, right?
No, I'm just saying, like, okay. So yeah. So you're here. So you're at 40 total. So you would get to be. We'll give you to right there.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm gonna start singing really loud.
Okay. All right. Sure. You can be really loud.
I'm really loud.
All right. You are really loud. Okay. So you as you went by, you kind of brushed the top of some of the people in the fog cloud, but you didn't actually run into anybody.
Cool.
You huh? Okay. Let's see, do they actually have to... No, they do not. Alright. You see, or you feel, a hand wrap around, or try to grapple you. Begin.
Okay.
Let's see.
Do a strength
You
save.
are. And I need, let's see here. Actually, hold on, let me see real quick. Yes, so,
With my negative one,
it is
right?
a contested strength roll, yes. So, go ahead and give me a strength check. Alright, so that is... Because I need to make it so that this token has it, so it's a +8. And as you actually know this spell, as soon as you feel it try to grasp around you, you know it to be Bigby's hand.
Oh, poopy. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And
How do they have that?
it seems that they had a spell scroll of it made.
I'm gonna yell that at everybody.
They don't have a spell slot at that level to cast it.
No, but they are doing the roll the d20 to try to do it without it failing.
And I guess if they pass, I
They
guess.
did.
I did not know that was a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah,
And so
because it's a stupid thing
It is
to
a
do
stupid thing.
because spell scrolls are very expensive.
they are. They
And you're
are.
using
like
it.
a year's tuition just for this, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That could end up being all 4 years tuition for that high of a spell.
And so, Beacon, you are in essence grappled by Bigby's hand in the middle of the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell that to everybody. And then I'm gonna keep singing.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So Bigby's hand is got you all grappled up right there.
They do a perception check. I'm just curious. How did Bixby's know where Beacon was at 10 feet in the air?
Because that happens to be the one that she moved right over. Yep. And the hand was already cast. All right. So you see Greta comes out of the fog cloud, right next to where Felfiz is floating in the air. Well, I don't know. I assume that you probably didn't land again, since you can fly, or did you land?
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. You said we were walking back to our places. Because if Beacon was just on the ground, then I'm probably on the ground.
Okay.
What?
If Beacon is technically never on the ground, but that's fine. So Greta will come out of the fog cloud and she will try to go around you, Felfiz, and get to right there. So if you want to try, if you have anything that would be a attack of opportunity, you can.
I can't attack.
You can attack, you just can't do damage.
Grapple?
You can try tripping her.
Yeah, I'll try and trip her.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me just a dexterity roll. Unfortunately, she jumps right over you trying to trip her. Okay. Sky.
Oh man, so Beacon yelled something grabbed her, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop fog cloud so I can see what grabbed
Okay. All right. And
we see now.
all right. So you see that there are the 4 of them that are right there, and you see up in the air, Beacon is is grappled by Bigby's hand.
They're all on the ground.
They are all on the ground.
Case.
me go ahead and cast this. And put it around all of them.
Okay.
Maybe sorry, I have a
That's
template
alright.
up.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yep. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright.
Yeah.
And I will move that. Okay. Come on. Alright. So, there you go. You can move it if that is not where you want it to be. Alright.
Probably. We'll do that. How about like that?
Okay. Alright. Anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, I'm going to go this way. 5, 15, 5, and 30. Go to there.
Alright, and so that is strength checks on their part. That worked out well. That worked out even as well as the other one. Greta is not in it. Let's see here. This guy. Strength. These are all mages. They have super great strength.
Right?
Uh-huh. Yep, super great
Yeah, they
strength.
didn't even need the Bane. They're
Right? Alright.
Got them all.
Yep. Yep, you did. Alright. So, okay. They are all 4 entangled. Okay. Yep, this is
Yeah.
going well, guys.
I'm so glad they spent all that money on that goddamn spell scroll. Dude.
Hey. It's,
So do we have to play all 3 rounds, or is it best of 3?
yeah,
It's best of 3?
yeah. Yep,
Okay.
we're gonna win.
you're gonna win.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright,
Right.
so
That's my turn, I guess.
that's your turn. Okay. Alright. And, so then it is their turn, and, of course, she's going to try to get out of this, as you do. Let's see here. This one is gonna go well. Yep, nope. Alright. Eivor.
I am going to square up in front of our pillar and wait for Greta to come to me.
Okay. Alright.
And I will.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I don't want to spend spell slots because it's very difficult to get them back.
Uh-huh.
Because it's literally. Do I know what Greta has been studying specifically?
You would know that she is a Lorehold student. Not really. No, not specifically. Just kind of a general ed stuff. She's been mainly spending her time doing powerlifting and weightlifting and training for the Iron Lifter Society.
In that case, I'll then use my action to dash in front of her.
Okay.
And either she's gonna teleport past me or she's not.
Right.
So I'll be ready.
Okay. Alright. So we've got this guy's gonna try to get out of this grapple, and nope.
Buddy.
Felfis.
I'm gonna do exactly what I did my last time.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Okay.
20, 25 over here and try and grab the thing.
All right. Give me a... Yeah. Let's see how well this goes this time. All right. Come on. Roll better. That's not better. That's not better. That's
It literally
actually-
hopped into your hands for you.
That's actually worse. Somehow, that is worse. By literally the only number that can make it worse. Okay.
Just
you-
remembers we saved it. That's all. It's happy to see her.
Likes us.
Alright. This is not going well for the Dungeon Master
And
here.
go. Haven Heroes! I thought
No, they did roll really high to succeed on Bigby's hand.
Yeah, on Bigby's hand. The one thing. One thing.
And that was a spell scroll.
Very, very
Expensive.
expensive.
they rolled
Spell
good
scroll.
on initiative too, but
Yeah, how's that working out for them? Not real well. Alright, Sora. You hear Felfiz again yell, Haven's Heroes.
And I can see Belfast this time.
You can see Felfiz this time.
And like I said, I get my second level spells back on Assault West, so it ain't broke, don't fix it. Another teleportation, Susan.
Oh, good lord. Alright, well, then with that, in that case, it doesn't matter what happens because you will score that second point and with that win the game as the whistle is called for this competition. And yeah, well, at least the spell scroll got used and they did a thing. But you have managed to take the win from the Shadow Brigade and officially win the first round of this Mage Tower Games. And Greta didn't even get a chance to tackle Eivor. How sad is that?
Oh, is that what she was gonna do?
Oh yeah, that's totally what she was gonna do.
Aw.
Totally was gonna do. She's
My
a
whole
power
team is
lifter.
my
She's only
wingman.
got like 3 things she can do. Come on. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
guys are
great,
the
great
best
teamwork,
team.
everybody.
I
That was
so
awesome.
cool now.
All right. So with that, you have a victory.
All right, let's get nachos.
All right. You do. And so with that, my friends, it is 10 minutes to 8. We are going to go ahead and take our break right here as you grab your celebratory nachos and you head to the stands to watch the last year's champions of the Mage Tower Games, those that are current juniors here on campus, take on the Dragon Posers to see who will come out victorious and who will take you on in the finale. All right, and we will be right back with that in just a few minutes. Be right back, guys.
Cold.
We
I have
are
vortex
back.
warp.
We are
for
back,
when
and
it
they're already
becomes-
making plans, guys. They're already making plans. Okay.
I'm Bane, all of them.
All right. So we are back within the StrixSeven Stadium for the Mage Tower games known as the Battle of StrixSeven. After having completed one round where the Haven's heroes took on the Shadow Brigade and most definitely took care of the Shadow Brigade, as there was no question who the victors would be within this contest. They now have had the chance to, Haven's Heroes has, to have a short rest amongst the audience as they watched the previous year's StrixSeven Mage Tower champions take on the Dragon Posers, posse as it is, for the final spot within the competition for this year's champions. Now, during this time period, the nachos were acquired, the brownies were shared, the beacon has passed out from the brownies, and you see that as Began is kind of Began and Sky are chilling, with Katie's like, don't worry, I got this. It's fine.
Sky casts fog cloud just around them, and they're just like, ooh.
It's true.
All right.
So Beacon and Sky are just chilling and watching. All right. Now, with that all being said, you watch the battle commence, and it goes fairly well. I mean, it's not quite as one-sided as your competition was, and the previous champions do make the Dragon Posse fight for any points that they receive. And in fact,
Dragon Posse scored points?
They did.
What?
They did.
That's embarrassing for the Shadow Brigade.
It is extremely. It seems that the Dragon Posse is really stepping it up this year. They do not want to be last in the points. They are really, truly stepping it up. It seems that they actually want to be able to participate in things. So, yeah, they are very much, and it's actually a nail biter down to the last few seconds, the last round, as it were, when the Dragon Posse pulls out the last minute vortex warp that, much like what you did, they go and are able to get onto the opposite podium and switch it up and get their mascot, or get the other mascot over to their pedestal. So, Haven's Heroes, it seems that you will, in fact, be competing against the Dragon Posse within the finals for this competition. Now,
Not gonna lie, I did not think we were gonna be fighting the Dragon Posse. Posers.
totally thought I was gonna give you the previous
The
champions.
champions versus the posers. I kind of thought the champions would win.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That was the idea. All right. So it's funny because in that last minute win, it seems that they didn't think the champions did not think that the Dragon Posse had any spells left in order to do that vortex. So, yeah. But as they come off the field and they are given their short intermission as well, this is the time for you to head to the locker rooms again and to prepare whatever spells or pep talks or whatever that you would like to prepare, as you're given this opportunity, and you see that some of the upperclassmen are actually within the locker room with you, and you see that they go over to the Dragon Posse, and it seems that they are casting catnap on them to give them the benefits of a short rest as well. So, as you only have about a 15 to 20 minute window between the end of their game and the beginning of the next. So, alright, so you guys are tag teaming in some people for this game, I believe, yes? You've got Began passed out over with Sky after having eaten nachos and the smuggled in supply of brownies. So I believe Telvin and Squaggles, you guys are stepping up to replace them. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And Sora, were you staying in, or was Zan or Chance coming in?
Huh?
Were you gonna stay in, or were you gonna swap out for one of the others?
Well,
It's up to you, Cooper. It's up to you.
you know what? I'm trying to make sure that that will cause any problems, so I was going to stay out.
Okay.
And
So
I'm
who are you
good.
bringing in?
I'll bring in Chance for the fun of it.
Okay, bringing in Chance. All right. Okay. So with that, go ahead and get their hit points off since it doesn't matter. All right. So with that, you have Chance, you have Felfiz, you still have your mascot, you have Eivor, you have Squaggles, and you have Telvin to round out your troop for this second go-around. All right. Is there anything that any of you would like to do prior to the start of competition? Oh, that's right. Squaggles, who are you casting Longstrider on?
Go fast. Telvin, Squaggles, Eivor, and Chance, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast that 4 times
Okay.
with all my first level spell slots.
With all your first level spell slots. Got it. Okay, so everybody but Felfiz.
Well, when you say it like that,
Fine.
As you go to cast the last one on Chance, Chance is gonna tell you, you know I'm already fast, right?
but you could be 10 foot faster.
Yeah, but okay.
Chance can technically go up to 120 feet in a round.
Yes.
Well, I'll give it to Felfiz if Chance does.
Chance is just, it's like the board's not that big. I can pretty much.
Tabaxi rogues, man.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna do Felfiz instead?
Yeah.
Okay. Chance is like, trust me, Felfiz has tiny legs. That 10 feet makes a difference. They got the tiny legs.
Yep.
Alright, yeah. Very rarely do you give Longstrider to the Tabaxi Rogue because they can already run circles around you. Alright. Is there any other spells that would need to be prepped prior to the start of you guys coming out onto the field?
Does somebody want enhanced ability? Or do you want me to try and Bane again?
I think Bane would be a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it can't hurt. and I can try to drop like an entangle on them right off the bat, or I have vortex warp. I can warp somebody up onto the pillar right off the right off the rip. Then someone else would have to teleport them back to the base, but I mean...
They are perfectly capable of doing Vortex Warp. They will also play defense.
I mean, Vortex Warp's got a long range, so I can do defense and a Vortex Warp right off the bat, or, entangle.
How far south am I allowed to go?
In the stadium?
No, I mean, like, to start.
Oh.
Do we all have to be, like, in the
you
line?
start on the dirt.
Okay.
You don't have to be in a straight line, you just have to be on the circle of dirt in the center.
Also, a lot of our plans are going to be based on how initiative shakes out. So, we can play it by ear a little bit.
Everything will be fine.
That's the dragon posers.
Also, they're taking a while to get out here.
We know they have vortex warp, though, so...
I would much like to not lose to dragon posers.
I have all my uses of counterspell skills, so.
It's true.
Alright.
Hi, Lorraine.
Hi. Alright, so with that, you guys...
I want to stare down Shitty Rich Kid. I'm just staring at him.
I had to have him be on here, you know that, right?
Oh, I know, and I'm very grateful. But
I know. It's one of those. I'm like, no, he has to.
we all have to be on the dirt, right?
Yes, everybody on the dirt.
Go through any secret tunnels lately, Quintilius?
He looks over at you and just glares. As you see the two professors.
I don't like saying that, really.
No, he's looking over at you and glaring. You don't have to say anything. He's just gonna glare at you. So you see the two professors again come out and place the mascots within the area, and again you see Professor Sharpbeak come up and says, again with the wand, using it as a microphone, "Students, teachers, staff, and friends, again, welcome to the Battle of StrixSeven. We now have our two final teams. It seems StrixSeven's finest battle for the right to call themselves this year's champions. They've practiced. You've watched them. You've waited. Now, let the games begin." And with that, my friends, roll initiative. And come on, guys. Now, please roll better than you did last time. Well, actually, you did well rolling initiative. It's the after the initiative part that you forgot how to do.
Can I Cosmic Omen that?
Sure. I will totally let that happen.
It helped.
Okay. Alright, good job.
I'm going to pop
Okay.
that.
You gonna pop? Oh, okay. Yep, that's about right. Okay.
18.
So you see that with this, you see the dragon posers have chosen the Lorehold statue as their mascot of choice for this competition. And so you see that the mascot stands very proud up on the podium, or on the pedestal behind them. Alright, let's see here. I do want to do one more thing, and that is... Alright. Alright. That is... 2. This is a 20. This is a 21. That is a 26. And this is a whole 5. Buddy, you did great. Alright. As they all have bless. Okay. All right. So with that, okay, I want to point out how funny this is. Both of the games, both of the Owlins are going first. That's pretty funny. All right. So with that, okay. All right. Okay. You okay over there, Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just picking up a sound from you.
It's like, hey, there's the demon chant.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you chanting over there? Alright. Just checking here. Just want to make sure.
Ancient Dragonborn prayer.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Alright. Okay. So, with all of that, you see, Jav go up, and you guys all know, Jav from not only the tavern, but also just in general in the classes and whatnot. And you see them, they are going to immediately fly up and dash. They're going to go up to 25 feet up in the air and dash over to be right about there, up in the air. So, Felfis, as you see this owl fly up and at an angle head directly towards your podium, what are you doing?
Then a second level Bane this time.
Okay.
So I went Jav,
Uh-huh.
Quintilis,
Mm-hmm.
Mina,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody but Squaggles' buddy Lorene.
Okay, so everybody but Lorene? Okay. And that is charisma, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
15.
Okay. Let's see here. So that is going to actually make it because they do have bless, which is it's saving throws is what I'm looking for, right? Yeah. So so a 1 on the D4 would get that one. Huh? No, they don't. So NPC sheets don't always have saves. So if they don't have a save, it just rolls off of like their regular charisma.
Just want to make sure they're getting all the bonuses.
Not all of them have bonuses to those saves. So that one will make it. Let's see, Mina. Let's see here. She does have a bonus. Okay. That will be enough. And then the buddy that rolled super awful during initiative, we'll see how well he does with charisma saves. This is Avor's buddy, or work buddy, I should say. Nope. You got him. That D4's not gonna have any help.
He's not blessed anymore?
He's not particularly charismatic.
Well, he's still
Blessed
blessed,
and baned.
but he's baned, so it kind of works out. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
All right. He's just, it pretty much evens out to be a straight roll anymore, but I mean, hey, never know. All right. Do you want to move, or are you going to stay there, Felfis?
Yeah, I'm going to move to
Okay.
the actual middle.
Okay.
And, yeah.
All right. Okay, so then it is Lorraine's turn, and she is going to let's see here. She is going to cast Entangle. And she is going to throw that Entangle. Let's see here. She's gonna throw it. Yeah, right there, I think.
Counterspell.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna counterspell that Entangle. All right. That's fine. That'll work. So your reaction is gone, and she will actually, using her movement, move back here. All right. So Mina, that is right next to you. Let's see here. She will. All right. Let's see here. She is going to. What's she gonna do? Hold on. Let's see here. Is this at one? Okay. She is going to cast Confusion. As she gets it once a day as a racial trait.
Crap. Should have kind of spelled that one.
Yeah, right? So that is within a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point that you choose. So we will, let's see here, Confusion. We will go with, let's see. She will put that point right there. So I need all 4 of you to please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Is this considered against magic?
It is against magic.
Woo-hoo.
It's about as against magic as we can get. All right. And let's see. Her spell save is okay. Dang it, Eivor! I was hoping. All right. Well, that was worth a try. Her spell save was 13. So, all right. Well, that was worth a try. Gotta admit that was a good one since it's a racial trait. She gets to do it once a day. So, all right. Okay. So that she is going to stay within range of you, but she will just move over 1. All right. Now Quintilis here, Mr. Moneybags himself.
He's one I would expect to fork out for a spell scroll.
Right. Let's see here. Yeah, he's let's see here. He is going to cast Kinetic Jaunt, and he is going to take a run straight through you guys, and he's going to go right there. Yeah. He's just going to make sure that he does not end up with somewhere where he's going to take damage, but he is making a run for the podium. All right. So with that, Chance, that brings us to you.
Okay,
Doesn't he get attack of opportunity?
No. So you don't.
He doesn't.
Oh, wait, yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
he
fine.
does not provoke attacks.
Spell that I have.
Yeah, that was the whole reason I did it, was because he does not get attacks, and it makes his movement 10 feet more. So actually, thank you. That is a bonus action, so he actually will get to the podium, but he does not have an action to climb it. So. All right, Chance.
okay. I have a idea of a plan.
Okay.
Don't know how well this will work, but Susan,
Uh-huh. Yes.
the minute he tried to get to the podium, I say, how about you work for us and get the better glory? As I tried to charm.
Oh, you're gonna try to charm him? Okay. Alright. Throw that up there for me. Alright. Charm person is a wisdom save. And Okay. Alright. That is a 20 plus a d4.
Alright. Susan?
Uh-huh.
I refuse to believe he's got even a +1 to wisdom.
He has a +1 to wisdom.
I know, and I think that's maybe wrong considering his
I
everything.
want. Can you reroll?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Alright.
Thank you very much.
Now, here's the kicker, guys. You are allowed pubspirations and ashy advantages, and I will use an ashy for that.
Doesn't matter because you have to take the lowest roll.
Oh, that's right, it does. That's right, it does. Never mind then. I won't
I mean,
waste
if you
it.
want to spend it anyway,
Never mind.
Susan.
Never mind. All right. So yeah, he is charmed.
Okay, I'm not gonna tackle him and shove his face in the dirt.
I mean, you still can.
There's time. There's time.
That's 2 more years.
Here. Let's roll his d4 for that one just to see if it makes it a. Yep, it's a 3. All right, perfect. I was hoping.
Alright, that's my action, bonus action, dash. And
Okay.
I try to go all the way around and be right here for now.
Okay. And you do not have a reaction anymore. So.
No reaction.
All right, Squaggles.
Can I take an unorthodox turn
Okay.
that I tried to warn you about as much as possible ahead of time?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Can the thing I do grapples instead of attacks
Sure.
that I sent you?
Sure.
Okay. Cool.
Sure. I'll say that it can do that.
Alright, so Squaggles is going to just kind of look around and, Bearwood Forest, hear my call. Help us out. We need your all. And, you guys are gonna see a bunch of animals, like, drop out of the sky. As Squaggles casts Conjure Animal.
Okay, so which one are you conjuring?
Well, so, is it okay if I just roll a d20 and then, like, count
you
down
can.
on that comma list? Okay, cool.
I need to set it up like I did for Sky for you.
So the 7th one.
Okay, so
Would
1,
be-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is giant bats.
I don't even know if these things can grapple. Alright. I knew this would go poorly because I didn't know what I'd be summoning.
That's the beauty of the spell. It's way overpowered, but there's a risk.
So-
I need to pull up what a giant bat does. Hold on.
And that is the quarter. So that is how many?
I want 8 of them. I
8
want
of 'em.
one for every foe, and then I was gonna just have the remaining ones. I
5.
was gonna have one of the remaining ones hug onto our guy, our token, our
Uh-huh.
flag, and then the other 2 fly back and forth, passing ours back and forth to like relay stuff. I don't know if I can do those many things. Let's see.
So
Giant bats.
you should be able to move them now.
Actually pretty strong.
I don't think giant bats can grapple.
Well, I mean, it is a contested strength check, so I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, so giant bats have +2 strength, line sight 60 feet, that's pretty good. And they have a 60-foot fly speed. Okay, but I think I have to roll initiative for them, so I should probably do that first.
Yes.
Okay, not great, but
That's all right.
not bad. So I just want one in
I mean,
front
they're going
of, or
before
like
me.
accosting every single one of the enemies.
Uh-huh.
One on top of Fractal, and 2 on top of, or like nearby to their spirit statue.
Don't have them bug Quintilis because he's on our side.
Well, they can't do anything yet. And so the command I'll give them, because I think I have to give them a command, is stop anybody that's not being nice to us. Like grapple.
Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 2 left.
Okay, so I'm gonna put one here. And put one...
Sky, give me a perception check, please.
Everyone?
No, just Sky.
These things look cool.
They do look cool, right?
Like ice bats.
Uh-huh.
Put
Alright.
the other one there.
Sky, you're not quite sure if this is an actual thing that's happening. But, I mean, it looks cool.
Oh. Just like stare, like, you know, like straight at him, just like, like.
I mean, as far as you know, it could be one bat that's just moving really quickly, or it could be a bunch of bats. You don't know. So those brownies were extra potent for end of year. All right. I was just gonna ask that, Squaggles, if you were going to be moving.
Yeah, so as I move away, I'm just gonna use, like when I'm here, I'm gonna use as a bonus action telekinetic shove to shove, Jav, 5 feet down.
Okay. All right.
And then I'll move south and in my turn, so there's the thing for that, and in my turn.
Okay,
so
and that is a dexterity, so let me...
Strength.
There we go. Oh, sorry,
It is
strength.
strength.
Sorry, strength. Sorry. That's
But
not
just-
better, so it's fine.
Just pop them down.
Alright. So now they are, instead of being at, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet, they are at 25 feet. Alright. Okay. Then Telvin, that brings us to you, surrounded by a bunch of bats on the field.
It's getting close to lunchtime. He's hungry for a bit. So Quintilis is on his charmed.
Yeah, your chance to be our friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then he will break away from Eivor to continue playing defense. Move 20 feet here.
Uh-huh.
Then take deep breath and roar like Dragonborn in Dragon Fear. The Jav and is 30 feet.
Right.
Alright. So Mina is also charmed. Is Mina charmed? I cannot tell.
No, just the only one that's charmed is Quintilis. The whole team is blessed.
Then Jav and Mina need to make DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Yep. I was doing great.
Can you hit anybody else on their team? You got 30 feet.
Is 30 feet, but Ooze is too far away.
Okay, so it's
Mina's not.
Yeah.
I did say Mina.
Yeah, said Mina.
You did? Oh, okay. I'm going deaf.
Yep. Yep. All right. So they are afeared.
Perfect. Then as long as I am standing here, they cannot get any closer to me for 1 minute. Therefore, they cannot get closer to Fractal.
Right.
So I will end my turn. Stout, proud-chested like Dragonborn.
Okay. All right. So that brings us to the giant bats.
Screech, screech. These bats have like in them the spirit of my Bearwood Forest friends. So it's like Chippy, Pippy, Foofles, Scruffles, and they're +1s. So they're just gonna try and grapple all my non-friends.
Okay. So which non-friends are you grappling?
Well, Pink is gonna. I told Pink to grapple our thing, so
Right.
Pink will just try and like cover up our thing, and Purple. Can Purple observe that like Quintilis isn't like being aggressive, or is that not how that works?
Well, I mean, he hasn't moved. He hasn't done anything since.
I'll leave it to you to
got
make
there.
that call.
So it's up to you.
purple will just ready in action
Okay.
to grapple if
Okay.
he tries to be mean. Red's at Jav, so so these are strength checks, I think, right?
Right. Yep. Okay, so
That's
This-
against Jav.
all right.
Oh, why is it whispering? I can't do anything about it.
I got it.
I'll read it out. I'll read it out loud.
Yeah. So that
Yeah,
is
it was
a
a 9.
9. Yep, I got it. I'm gonna change it right now.
No, I'm rolling at a D&D Beyond. That's why it's doing it.
No, it's an NPC, so it automatically made it this way.
Ah,
All right.
gotcha.
So you do not get Jav.
Okay. Black is gonna grapple Mina, or attempt to.
Okay. Oh no, it is because you're rolling out a D&D
21. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So I can't fix it. I'll tell him.
All right.
So,
So that's
21.
yeah. You get Mina.
I think. I don't know if Bless affects this. It's thing.
It's not gonna help a 7 versus a 21.
Against Urza Mook, it's a 5, so that's a fail. Lorraine, it's a.
I
10,
wouldn't.
which is
I
probably
wouldn't
a
say
fail.
that the 5 is necessarily a fail if we have learned anything from the last game.
Oh right, it's contested. It's not.
It is a fail in actuality, but you know, don't assume. Oh, I did roll Mina twice. Hold on. That was not the person I meant to roll.
And it's the 7 thing.
Hold on. Yeah, I know, right? It was the same. All right.
The
well,
5 was Uzmak,
all
so
right,
it passed.
Yep. And then the final
10 to
one
Lorraine.
is Lorraine, and
Lorraine's strong. Whoa.
she's been working out. Yeah. Yeah.
But I told the last 2 bats to just bury the thing.
Okay, so if you want it to grapple the statue, then it would need to do that.
Okay, so we'll check against statue. Here we go.
Oh, is it grabbing the statue?
If that's what you were wanting it to do. Holy crap! That is a
22.
natural 20 on its part. On. Oh god!
Good.
Damn it! I forgot to set it off of Whisper, and Tor, can you come here a second, please? Because your roll is a Whisper roll, and my roll ended up being a Whisper roll, and I just want Tor to confirm this. Squaggles rolled a 22 natural 20 strength check. I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20 strength for a 22 strength check.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
So
Yeah.
so the statue doesn't move.
It doesn't move.
All right, then that was green, so I'm gonna have blue try to move it too.
Okay. All right. And I will make sure that this is not. Okay, so that is a 10 from you. I rolled another freaking natural 1, but it has advantage on not being grappled. So it's a 12, but that's 2 natural 1s for this dang statue.
Wait, why does the statue have advantage?
Because the statue got a spell cast on it that gave it advantage on strength saving throws.
Wait, what statue is this?
The mascot.
Mascot.
It's not a statue, it's a spirit,
It's
isn't
a
it?
spirit statue, yeah. Yep. It is
That's all these bats
So
can do.
it's a creature, right?
It's a construct, but yes, for the purposes of these, because they are living mascots. Yes.
So the only goal is to get it to our base, correct?
Correct. Well, and don't harm it because
No, I know.
Yep.
But it's technically a creature. And it's my turn.
It is.
I think I know where you're going with this, and I like it.
Good job, Bearwood.
I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on the critter.
On the statue. Okay.
On the statue.
Okay.
It needs to make a con save. Or it can fail if it wants to.
No.
Like, hey buddy, you wanna just get over there? Cause that is a failure. I want it back on our pole.
Okay. All You got 1 point, and we start over.
What?
Alright, so...
And then I'm gonna use my ring, since we have time, and give myself a level 2 spell slot back.
Okay.
Can't do it again until tomorrow, but...
So,
what?
With that, the frighten goes away. The flying goes away.
Did the bats have to be on the sand?
No, because you're not going to be able to fit everybody on the sand.
Well, we could ride the bats.
You could ride the bats.
Anybody want to ride a bat?
Dean's probably gone.
Right. Let's see.
I'll just drop it if not.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have them. I don't know. You tell me if I can do this. I'm just gonna have them form a barricade wall.
Charm is an hour. How long
It is still up if you want it to be up.
They have to. You have to be able to see the creature. So if you wanted to maybe have the bats form a barricade so they can't see our totem.
That's really what that was. I'm gonna stagger it, but I don't know what I can do in terms of the formation.
Do the thing like at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy where all the Nova ships make...
Yeah, this is a bat swarm. These guys are like floating above.
I'm sure now that they've seen me do exactly what I just did, it's going to be an arms race unless they decide that we're not allowed to do that anymore.
I mean, they could knock my concentration off, so...
No, I meant just... we know they have Vortex Warp, and just Vortex Warp our thing
this
back.
is the 4th level spell, Wall of Bats.
Okay. Alright, so with that, it is the beginning of the next round of play, and this gentleman right here gets to go because he's the only one who didn't actually get to go last time. So, alright, let's see here. Okay. Let's see. He is going to, what is he going to do? Oh, what is he going to do? I don't know. Let's see here. Okay. He is going, seeing all of what just happened and this big swarm of bats, he is actually going to move backwards and up the podium to stand next to the statue. So he's gonna get, hold on, he's right here. He's gonna get, yeah, he's gonna use his action to dash up to the statue and be right next to it. Alright, so seeing that all of that didn't work so great last time, Jav is again going to fly upwards, but she's going to go up 15 feet and get around, going around the bats. So, alright, and that is with her dash. Felfis, what are you doing?
I am going to cast Enhance Ability on myself.
Okay.
For Strength. And then I'm just gonna start walking.
Okay. Alright. Go ahead and do your movement. And then, Lorraine is going, let's see here. She is... She is going to, let's see here. She is going to, how high up are your bats, by the way, Squaggles?
Well, I didn't know where I was allowed to position.
Wherever you would like to position them. How far up are they?
Well, I would say that the bottom layer was just kind of on the ground, so they're 10 feet tall. So bottom layer is like 0 to 10.
Okay.
And the 3 in the back are technically above, so 11 to 20.
Okay. So she is going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Oof.
Counterspell. I am getting such a
Mina
glare.
is going to counterspell your counterspell.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know that I even learned that one.
Okay. So
I can't counterspell the counterspell on my counterspell, can I?
No, you cannot. You've already used your reaction.
That's what I thought. I don't know why you were looking at me.
I was waiting for another voice to say counterspell in my head.
Nobody else can.
I don't think I'm ever gonna take that spell again.
What? Hypnotic Pattern?
No, counterspell.
Oh, counterspell? Okay.
No, your hypnotic pattern days with Kaz are not over.
I was gonna say, I'm very
So,
surprised.
what's the save
So
on
that,
hypnotic
my-
pattern?
That, my friends, is a wisdom saving throw, please.
Sky.
Sky.
Thanks, guy.
Oh,
Boys.
fucking. Alright, I'm going.
Have a pup.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Here we go. Dude, come on. And a pup. If I can find the D10 button.
Pup mines, just in case a 14 is not enough.
Squaggles, I think you're good.
I am wise like
I
the
think
dragon.
That's
There
good.
we. Okay, okay.
Oh,
18, technically. Jesus Christ.
Oh, but I gotta do all the bats, don't I?
You do.
This is the worst part of summoning shit.
That is the whole reason that I threw up Hypnotic Pattern. It just was a bonus that it caught the rest of you guys. It was really,
alright.
the purpose was to catch the bats.
This is gonna take a second. Alright, so I'll just start with yellow, go down that list, and then
Yep.
start with green.
Yep.
6.
No.
8.
No.
9.
No.
6. This
No.
is not good. 11.
No.
Nope. 15. Green saves.
Green saves.
11. Nope.
Nope.
19. I got green and purple. The
Both
rest
of them
of
are
them-
out of it.
Most of them are zamped. Whew.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, blue isn't in it, like Cooper said.
Oh, blue's not that. Well, it'll be too hard to recalculate all that. Just,
No, I got it. Alright.
green and purple saved.
Yeah.
I rolled blue, no reason. So.
Alright.
Oh, so I guess blue is
Yeah,
active,
Cooper.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
blue is active. So you get
blue, purple, and green are active.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So okay.
But do they crash? Because do they crash to the ground? How does that work?
No, they're just flying in the air. They're not so the way that I kind of have understood this, like they are flying creatures, therefore they just kind of would kind of float there just flying. Like,
Yeah, that's fair. Gotcha.
It's not like they are being propelled or something, or like if they were falling or whatever.
Just
or if
like
it was
they have
somebody
the
who doesn't
staring
know
thing,
how to fly.
basically.
Yeah, they're just gonna stay there, floating in whatever. All right.
Right. Black also got hypnotized, so mark him.
Yes. All right.
But they're still physically a barrier to the other team,
They
right?
are, but they're not gonna do anything to stop anybody by coming. to
Right,
Either.
but they can't move through them.
Well, they can.
They can?
They can. Like they're not gonna stop them.
Well, I meant like as a physical obstruction. I thought people couldn't pass through. hostile
No,
people
it's just
squares.
difficult terrain. And usually, if
Oh, okay,
if,
cool.
if it
cool,
was
cool,
an
cool.
enemy, they would be able to like have an attack of opportunity or something. But they are not. They're standing there. They're not physically like being a block. They're just kind of there.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, gotcha.
All right. So,
Oh no, my friends from the Bearwood Forest.
All right. So that was Lorraine, and she, with that, is kind of gonna just come up. All right. So then it is Mina's turn. Let's see. Mina is. Let's see here. she's gonna actually look at Talvin and she's gonna say, you you keep saying you're strong like Dragonborn, but you're not strong like a real dragon. And I would please like you to roll me a wisdom saving throw as she tries to demotivate you.
What the hell is demotivate? I've never heard of that.
She is trying to demotivate you.
Or she's trying to frighten you.
I'm going to Ashy that.
Dude.
Nope.
I will pop that. Wait,
Oh, come
I have
on.
a pop. I am Dragonborn. 16.
Those spears have and can't take reactions?
I'm gonna silvery barbs that. So roll again, please, Telvin.
No. Damn it.
Alright. You made it. 'Cause that is better. Okay. Alright. She does not appreciate that you did not become frightened of her.
I
Alright.
am Dragonborn. I'm not going to be scared of any elf human woman. Vegan is scarier than she is.
You just hear snoring from the stand.
Okay. So,
And not-
let's see here.
They're gonna kill the Dagger Dragon.
I mean, not right now, she's not as scary, but in general, she is scary.
In general, she is scary. Alright.
Vegan and vegans.
He is charmed. So he's
charmed.
still.
He is charmed. Yep. But, let's see here. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what your exact... You said just be our friend, right?
Yeah, so he's our ally.
So you said be on our team? Or?
No, it was just be our friend.
Well, mostly just to join us, basically.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So, okay. I want to put this into the chat here. Charmed creature cannot attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. Also has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature. Okay. Alright, so they're not gonna attack.
But probably can attack the rest of us.
They're not gonna attack. Well, I was gonna say not gonna attack you guys. I would say, let's see here. I'm gonna say.
Can I convince him that the wall of bats is his friend as they like scurry around?
He's going to do this, which is a surge of artistry, and he will move up to his speed. And as he moves, you see that there is a elemental magic that goes around him, and his movement speed, and then he will dash through the rest of it. We'll put him at the bottom again. And I need, so in that movement, hold on, put him back over here. In that movement, he goes through pink. Let's see, first time. Yeah, so only pink. So pink would, but
He also goes through Lorraine's space.
Right. Yeah.
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 Is he doing damage?
No, it's just the possibility of being knocked prone.
Oh.
It's only if he ends in space does it take damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's him that takes damage.
And you need something from pink?
So it would be a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
Does incapacitated automatically fail for those types of
Let's
saves?
see here. Incapacitated.
I'll roll it just in case, but...
Let's see here. Cannot take actions or reactions, so it does not specifically fail.
Well, it made it 23 then.
Yeah, so
And I
then,
figured out how to make them public rolls.
yeah, oh, good job. Good job. All right, so he is at the base again. He is charmed, so he is not going to attack to he wasn't going to attack to damage you anyway, but, you know, whatever. But, Chance, it is your turn.
What to do? What? I can run out there and basically try to grab the statue. Yep. Okay. My new plan is this,
Okay.
Susan.
Uh-huh.
You want to hear a joke? Knock knock.
Nobody told me, sorry.
Oh, I want you to go down laughing.
No. Our niece doesn't appreciate my answer either, so don't worry. Alright, you casting Tasha's...
He is right.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so you cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and who are you aiming this at?
Mina?
At Mina? Okay. Just checking. Alright, so that is a wisdom save. That is a 17 on a wisdom save, as she, you hear, like, she just kind of starts laughing a little bit, but it doesn't quite seem to work, as you, yeah. Doesn't.
Alright. I'm going to use PRNJ and Dash and be on top of the thing.
Okay. Alright, you are right up there, and you see that they have, he is up there as well. Okay. Squaggles, what you doing?
I feel like the wall of bats still helps because it slows them down when they try to move through it, right? Like Quintilla's got slowed down.
Quintilla's didn't, because the spell said that it's not difficult terrain.
Oh.
But
Are they blocking line of sight?
Anyone else would be slowed down.
Are they blocking line of sight? For like vortex work?
Maybe.
That's not reassuring. Is this something Squaggles can just look back and see that they're blocking line of sight?
It's blocking your line of sight, yes.
D&D. Alright, Alright, well, we got a couple of turns before they go, so I think we'll probably win it.
There's a strong possibility.
Yeah. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Alright, let's do something fun. We're gonna charge forward.
Okay.
But before we do that, we're gonna turn into a spider.
Okay. Why not?
Well, spiders can probably just go straight up.
Have I turned into a spider or a panther in this campaign yet? Because it's gonna be panther, but I think I did panther.
You did panther.
Right, so it's spider.
Spider.
Right.
On your potion trip, you did panther.
Yes, on your trip with Vegan.
I don't remember that. So I'm gonna turn into a giant spider. A giant wolf spider? I think it's called the giant wolf.
Oh, okay.
I should probably know this, but
I got it.
It's hard to be doing. Hashtag Druid life.
Right. All right. Giant wolf spider.
Then I'm going to
Hold on, and I will give you access to that.
approach that pillar with, I think it's 50 feet of speed.
It has 40 feet of speed.
Plus my long strider.
Plus your long strider makes it 50, yes.
Alright, I finally got the giant wolf thing. Alright, so yeah, totally. 40, climb 40, 50. As I'm on my way there, because I think it's a large creature, right?
It is a...
The giant wolf?
It came out...
Oh, it's medium. It's medium.
yeah.
Giant wolf spider. Well, it's got
to
giant
be
in the name.
fair,
It's so confusing.
Compared to the regular spider, it is giant. Just like
That's true.
a giant badger is giant compared to the regular badger, but it's still a medium creature.
Is this the right spider? I feel like I didn't turn into the right thing.
Giant
Is there a
wolf-
different...
giant-
Torque! I need your help! I need your help! Is there another spider?
That is, there's a bunch of
Let's see. You can go CR1 now, right?
I can do whatever you can.
anything you can do, I can do better. You're probably
Right.
on a
I did
regular
it.
giant spider, which is a
Hey, you
large
can-
beast.
Yeah, that might have
Yeah, you
been
can go.
what I
You can go CR half. So I think you can do a spider. Yeah.
Regular giant spider is a large creature, but it only has a 30-foot movement speed.
I'll stay with this one, I guess. This is the one I have stats for, so... Anyway, so I'll turn into that,
Okay.
and then I'll... wait, no, that's that way. That's the sound of spider makes.
Okay.
And I want to use telekinetic shove in spider form. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try it.
You go to try it, and I don't believe you can, because isn't that technically considered a spell?
No, it's an ability.
It's an ability.
I don't know. One of you says one thing, and one of you says the other. That's why I'm letting
It's
you
from
know.
your feet.
So
from
it's
your
an
feet.
ability.
I'll accept whatever you call it. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna scurry up to this thing and be like, I'm gonna try and get as close to Urzmok as possible. And then, try and push him off, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Okay.
That's my turn. I don't even know if I made it.
Alright. We're gonna say you can, and we're gonna look it up later and get back to you on that. So you can shove.
Ow.
So
Where did I
who
start?
are you shoving?
I started here, so
Are you shoving
I could've
Nina,
got to
or
there.
who are you shoving?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, wild shape's an action. I'm sorry. I was somebody said.
wild shape is an action. My bonus action is the shove if I can do it.
You can do it. I'll give it to you this time, and then we'll look it up.
If you were a moon druid, it would be a bonus action, but you're not a moon.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm gonna use my movement to get to here, which I guess is the base of this pillar.
It is the base of that pillar.
And then I will shove Urzamatu
Okay.
off the pillar, like over
Okay.
here if I can.
Alright,
That's a
you're
save.
gonna try to shove him off, and that telekinetic shove is a...
Strength save.
Strength
and I will
save,
roll that
that's-
here, and that'll end my turn.
Okay.
Buddy,
Yeah, he's...
don't murder my lab partner.
No, I was trying to knock him off the pillar. I would not murder him.
Oh, you're trying to knock him off?
Yeah.
Knocking
Okay.
him off would probably do full
Damage.
damage. It's 20 feet down.
It is 20.
So that's 2d6.
That's my reaction.
Wait, it's not my fault. He's on the pillar. Damage from
can't-
being at a higher elevation is my fault.
No,
I didn't read the rules.
We can't. They very specifically said you can't hurt the other players. You can push him further back on the pillar, but don't shove him off the pillar.
Well, that
Feather
seems
fall.
unfair to
Okay.
me.
Well,
I won't do it. I'll keep him
Nope.
up on the pillar.
Nope,
Nope.
Felfizz will cast Featherfall.
Oh.
Or I could just shove. I could try and shove the statue off it. Is that a better
It's-
choice, Susan?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I have the spell slot. It's cool.
Sorry, guys. Squaggles didn't read the rules.
Squaggles in spider form is not that bright, apparently. Alright.
They spoke the rules out loud to us, bud.
I wasn't
That
paying
is
attention. I wasn't paying attention.
Alright, Telvin, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
That just.
Uh,
oh my god.
Just going to look at Lorraine and be like, hey, why don't you do me a favor and go help Felfizz take your totem down for our team, and I will quicken spell suggestion.
Oh, okay. And that is a... What kind of save?
It is wisdom save.
Wisdom save, okay. I think she says, no, I don't want to do that. Thanks, though.
It's fine. Then we'll use movement to
She's like, no, don't want to do that.
20, 20. That's 30. Then with kinetic jaunt here, back, playing defense, and will once again, as action, spend roar to hit Javinesh, Quintilis, and Larine. So another DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. And I will use a pup on that one for Lorraine. And then you said Quintilis as well, yes? Or
Well,
no?
it's all three of them.
Okay.
All three are within 30 feet of
All
me.
right, and so that is a wisdom. He's good, and
How is he
then-
so good at that?
I don't know, because he's the one that does not have a bonus to his wisdom. And then, come on, load. Although I appreciate the fact that their spinning wheel of death is a d20, I really would like this character sheet, please. Alright, let's...
I marked Squaggles as being up 10 feet for you.
Thank you. Come on. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload the...
Not like you guys have a lot to do.
I'm gonna just roll a d20 and go with it because I don't care so much. Yep, that works. Jav is afraid of you. Alright.
That is turn.
Okay, so, Squaggles, what are your giant bats doing? Well, the ones that are not looking at the very pretty lights.
Well, I forgot to give him a new command, so I think they're still doing the old one.
Okay.
Which is, stop non-friendlies. So they would just be trying to grapple people.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't know how frightened conditions work. I hope I don't mess with whatever you
wait
just
a minute
did.
though. Does your frightened condition thing specify people or let's see, use
Friendlies.
magical influence creature you can see within range that can hear. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you specifically choose them. It's not just everybody within. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure because I was gonna say there's bats right there, but no.
A wall of bats collapses around it. No. So Green will just try and grapple.
Okay, so Green's gonna go ahead and try to grapple Jav right there. Okay. Alright.
And
Let's see if I
then-
can get her character sheet to cooperate now.
It doesn't do damage, so hopefully it doesn't break that frightened thing. I don't know.
Okay, she
And then
is grappled. She's having a terrible day, guys.
We
this
are
one's gonna
just
fly over here and
bullying
grapple
them so much.
Quintella's.
Okay, so Purple's gonna try to do Quintilis.
Yeah.
No, he's our buddy.
Alright.
Well, it doesn't hurt anybody. It's more like a hug of friendship.
It's a bat friendship hug.
Dude.
He says no. No thank
And this
you.
one's gonna fly here and try and grapple Mina.
He says consent please. Jeez, come on, buddy.
Dude.
These bats are pretty freaking awesome. Alright. Alright, so she is grappled by a bat as well.
And the rest of the bats are not able to make a save at the end of their turn.
Oh, Green's got jab. Okay.
Yeah, I'll move him up here. I'll move Green like up some, so it's not like clouding the
Well, I was gonna
map.
say, here, we'll just do this and put it behind.
Gotcha.
There you go.
And that does it for the bats.
Alright, Eivor.
The other bats don't get to make a save against the.
No,
Hypnotic
no.
Pattern doesn't get a save, which makes it the bane of my existence as a DM. So
They can either take
okay.
damage or
So,
they can,
I can
take an action.
Okay, so I can see their totem, right?
you can see their totem.
Can
yes.
I see the top of ours?
I would say from where you are right now, give me a
Like-
perception check.
Okay.
Sky, nice.
Those ones are on the ground and then.
No.
No, you cannot.
Alright. So I'm just gonna look at Lorraine.
I figured letting the dice decide on that one was pretty safe bet.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna scooch on back. I do have extra movement.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to know. Okay, yeah. Even if I move back, I have enough for my spell. So I'm just gonna wave to Lorraine and
She does
run.
not have a reaction. She used it already.
That is so excellent because I'm going to vortex warp again.
Uh-huh.
So I believe it's a. I can't ever remember
It's a
what.
con save.
It's a con save? Okay.
I can't believe they put Vortex Warp into a campaign.
God damn
where
it.
There's this thing about
Okay.
transporting stuff from one
Well.
place to another.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, that didn't do shit.
It did not. Alright, anything else you'd like to do?
Susan?
Yes?
I can't. Because Chance hasn't grabbed the spirit mascot yet, right?
It has...
But I want to use my last spell slot to do silvery bars.
To do what?
Silvery barbs.
One more, last time. This is my last spell slot, so.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah, got it.
Even better shit.
I try.
You tried. We both tried.
Alright, so, with that, it is, user's turn. He's gonna look at you, Felfiz, and say, thank you. And he will spend his movement climbing back up to the statue. And, let's see here. I would say being 20 feet up in the air. No, he's gonna do it. He's gonna vortex warp against the fractal.
Counter spell. No, I can't because I saved
You
his
used
butt.
Featherfall.
That's why I said thank you.
That is why he said thank you. So with that, the fractal gets to do the con save. Oops. Get this. Actually, does somebody else want to roll it? Because you can. Since it is your team.
Oh. Everybody would be mad at me if I fail it.
Hey, Sky, why don't you roll for a fractal? Huh?
Okay. How do you want to
Just hit NPC.
Sorry, it's trying to build it for me.
Yeah, just hit create NPC.
I did, and now I don't have any stats.
Alright, I see it. I'll roll it for you, Susan.
Okay. Alright, that's weird. Okay.
Oh, yes, 20. Thank you very much.
Alright. Okay. So, with that, it does not work. Alright. Okay, we are back at the top. We are back at, I know, I see what time it is. And you know what? This is going to take more than one session to finish this up. So keep in mind what has gone on. It is in overtime. But we will pick up from right here, right at the top of initiative, next week. So thank you so much for everybody for hanging out with us here within the DMS Adventures Tavern. Thank you so much to my amazing players, as you guys have done so well in this this Mage Tower Games. You have successfully beat the Shadow Brigade, and the Dragon Posers are doing, they're doing well. What? Okay. So good job. I know, right? I can't believe how long it is either. But we are going to go ahead and we are going to raid out to L2S Entertainment as he is live right now. But before we go, what? Oh. Before we go, just a reminder that we have our Dragon of Icespire Peak adventure on Monday with our amazing Cause helping me behind the DM screen and doing amazingly well. And then on Friday we have our Eberron campaign where
we're finally level 2.
Where they finally leveled up to level 2. They are no longer chanting, we're level 1. So, yeah, so with that, and there's always right back here next Saturday for the conclusion of the Mage Tower Games, as well as their official end of the second year final, and to find out what they are going to be doing with their summer between their second and third year. But until then, thank you so much. Oh, that's right, maybe a date. Who knows? All right, we are going to go ahead and raid out to L2S Entertainment. So thank you all so much, and we hope to see you next time here within DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. Thanks, guys.
Bye.